Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mod 6. We are back on the server. This episode, I want to make a bigger reactor, which is what this is over here. Now, the original reason I wanted to do this was because, I mean, it seems pretty cool, but also, in order to use our infinite range booster, we need a lot of power. More power than we currently are making. Now this requires 16,000 RF a tick. I was told in the comments, however, that you can do much like how we made this wireless crafting grid by empowering the wireless crafting grid. You can do that with the controller. You can make a creative controller with 420 million RF. So, can we do that? Maybe. We definitely could do that over time. Just for a little bit of reference, these guys here hold 32 million. This guy holds 4 million. And yeah, that's about it. That's about all we've got. We've got like what? 40 million RF or something like that. We don't have 420 million RF. Now I'm not sure how much this reactor is going to make us, but I feel like it might be fun to try it out. Now, I also don't know if these blow up. So this could end horrifically. Yeah, that's about it. Now, in order to make a reactor, we need reactor casing, and then we make a bunch of the stuff using this reactor casing. So the main thing, straight off the bat, is the reactor casing. Now, the uranium, I think we've got processing, but we do need graphite. Now, graphite is simply coal smelted. It could also be charcoal, and it could also be graphite dust, which I guess is just the graphite ingot smelted down. So, in other words, we need to process some of this coal into graphite. So I'll grab a few stacks, just a few. I'm going to chuck these into one of our smelters. I'm not sure what we'll do. Actually, I guess we can chuck it in here. Does this guy have speed upgrades? He does. Okay. Let's see how long this takes. Oh. Okay. We appear to have a power problem. I mean, that's what we're trying to solve, right? So this will process. It's a little bit loud, but we can quiet that down, actually. Let's search for smelting factory, this guy. We can mute him. Or we can give him a little bit. Can we hear that? We can hear that subtly in the distance. That's alright, that's right. Now, there's a few other things I was told in the comments as well. One of which is something that I feel really dumb for completely overlooking, and that is pedestals, the good old mod pedestals that we messed around with, has a block called the cobble generator. Now, cobble's pretty cool to have, but it also does something else, apparently. And apparently, blocks under the pedestal may change what the generator produces. Word on the street is you can make these generate ice. And that sounds pretty cool. So I'm going to try and make a lava bucket. So how many buckets do we have? We have enough. I need lava. I guess we'll go into the nether. Alright, I've got to be careful in the nether because as you can see there are creepy serpents. So we'll quickly get close enough to grab a bucket. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's quickly get back up here. And we'll just... I guess we can use the waystone. Oh, that's another thing, actually. The waystone, word on the street with that is if you get the component, so if you search for the waystone, it's called a warpstone. If you make one of these, we're going to need purple dye, of course. Apparently, you can use it in your inventory. So we'll make 2 purple dye. We'll make the warpstone. Apparently, if you hold right-click, it slings it, and you can use this. How cool is that? So we could go back into the nether, no matter where we are. We don't need to be near a waystone. How awesome is that? Ooh, but have a look at that. It has a cooldown. Interesting. And so it charges up. Now, I'm curious as to whether we could put our Stellar on that. The Eternal Stellar that makes like our Paxel indestructible, for instance. We have quite a lot, actually. So I guess there's no point in not trying. Oh, you know what? I ran out here to go to my my anvil or my smithing stand, but we do not have that. Do we have it in here? We do. Beautiful. I guess I'll put it out here. Why not? I was also told to check out the disenchanter, so we'll probably do that next time we go to enchant something. And apparently you get books out of it. So here we go. Warp stone. Now, it doesn't look like that's what it did. So we sort of just wasted it, but you know what? We might be able to put it in a disenchanter to get indestructible back. So is that the only enchant you can put on it? You can put like mending and stuff. But the fact that indestructible doesn't work, perhaps mending doesn't either. Yeah. See, it tells you can put the eternal thing, but it doesn't really help. Alright, we'll test it again once it's fully charged. Maybe after it's fully charged, it won't disencharge, if that's even a word. But anyway, we got our lava back as well, so let's do this cobble gen thing. Cobble gen. Oh, what have I done? Pedestal, cobble gen. We need a base upgrade, which uses the linking tool. Pedestal upgrade base and cobble generator. Boom. Now we need a pedestal and apparently a singular blue ice. So can we ask for some of these? We don't have any, do we? Okay. Ooh, do we have any in here? No. Let's check the roof. There's none in here? No. This guy just chugging away slowly. Okay. How about I turn this guy off for now so that he doesn't do any of this. Let's cancel you. How do I do it? Shift click. Boom. Okay. Our blue ice is safe. Next time it's made, we'll try out this pedestal. How about that? Okay, so where were we? I've completely forgotten. I think we are up to the reactors, right? Reactor casing. We have all of our graphite in here. Let's make a stack, right? We might as well make 2. Why not? That's all of our uranium, by the way. We have just under 1,000. We probably had more than 1,000 before I crafted these. Now, there's a few things you need for a reactor, as far as I'm aware. One of which is a terminal. We don't have any redstone dust either, so let me keep the mining dimension on for a little bit to, I guess, gather some up. So you need one terminal. Then the fuel rods obviously hold the fuel. I'm not sure how the coolant works, because I believe there's a coolant port. Let's have a look. At reactor coolant. Here you go. Reactor coolant port. So I figure if we're making a big reactor, I imagine we're going to want some cooling, right? And hopefully we can just use our ice. That hopefully we'll be able to automate a bit better with the pedestals as well. So that should be fine. Next is access ports. Now I think what we want is 2 of these. Also, we probably want a lot of pistons. Let's ask for 10. Oh, okay, so we've got redstone now. We should ask for 10 to be maintained as well. Just to keep them crafted, so that we don't have to craft them ourselves. There we go. Where are we? Boom, boom, boom. What was I going to do? Fuel rods? No, access ports. Ta-da! Okay, so we want 2 of these. One is going to be the... let me place these back. One is going to be for putting resources into the reactor, and one is going to be taking stuff out of the reactor, right? Next up, I think the control rods, you want 1 for each, like, column of fuel rods. So I'm not sure how big we're going to make this. Let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go for 8 of these, and we'll see how this goes. This could end horrifically, so I don't know where I'm going to set this up, but we'll mess around. We'll see what happens. Now we can also make reactor glass by just adding a bit of glass, and I guess that allows us to look in. So I might grab 4 of this, just so that I guess we can look in at one side or something. A power tap, that will probably be helpful. Let's see if we can make the terminal now. Yep, the terminal. So that's just diamond, redstone, bit of the uranium. All these recipes are obviously in JEI. I just, every so often, if it's like a complicated recipe, I might want to slow down a little bit. What else? The coolant port? I mean, let's grab one. Oh, I already had one. Okay, let's grab 2. I'm sick, okay? Back off, guys. We need 4 of these, I think. I'm not 100% sure. The last time I played with this Modpack, I think was off camera. I think it could have been on MC Eternal. I don't think it was, though. I think this was way back in the day, before I was making videos. Now, there's also a computer port. I have no idea what this does. I'm tempted to make it, but I won't just yet. You know what? Maybe I will. Just for the thrill of it. We might make one of these. There we go. Okay, now let's grab our reactor casing out, the stuff we have left, and figure out where we're going to put this. Now, do we have like blast resistance? What can we make as like a pocket dimension? What do we have for this? Pocket computers. Oh, do we have compact We do have compact machines. Should I make one of these? I think we should, just to be safe, because I'm a little scared. I don't know if it will blow up. If there's coolant, it makes me feel like it will blow up, but I'm not too sure. Okay, now, from memory, compact machines were made with a multi-block structure. But in here, it looks like they're just made with the components in the inventory. So, if this is the case, then this is extremely easy. And we might as well go for a massive one, even if we don't need it, because, I mean, why not? It's just a block difference. Let's make a stack of these. Let's make a block of diamonds. And make a compact machine giant? Huh. There we go. Okay. Let's also search compact. Yeah, I think we need a personal shrinking device, which apparently we have all the stuff for. So a glass pane, 2 eyes of ender, a book, and an iron ingot. Alright. Let's see just how these work. Where do I want to place this? Now it is block form, so in theory, I can place it right here. Pull out my device, right click on it, and here we go. This is my little pocket dimension where we're going to be building our reactor. So that way if it blows up, well, not our problem. Okay, so I guess we'll place it sort of in the middle. Now I want it to be like this big, so we might need to get more resources depending on how big this goes. I also want to build a nice little glass area to look in. I think the corners have to be reactor casings. I don't actually know though. I don't know. What else have we got? The fuel rods. I'll place like this. Boom, boom, boom. The control rods we'll place on top, like so. I think they have to be placed like that. The reactor controller can go there, I guess. The computer port, sure. No idea what it does. The power tap. Let's do the power tap. Let's do it at the back. Or I guess this isn't technically the back, is it? You know what? I have an idea. The power is going to go here, next to the computer port, and over here, we're going to have an access port, and on the back, we're going to have an access port, assuming that the front is this terminal here, which is the control point, the controller, I guess. Now, the reactor coolant, I'm not sure how that's going to work. Perhaps we'll place that on the front as well. So let's fill all these gaps up. Boom, boom, boom. Let's place the coolant port here. I think we only need one, if we even need any. We'll see how this goes. So, as far as I'm aware, this is all put together. Is the roof looking fine? The roof looks fine. Let's see. It doesn't turn on. So, I right-clicked on it. Reactors may only have coolant ports, actively cooled type, or power taps, passively cooled type. Not both. Okay. So the coolant port is different. The coolant port and the power tap can't be on the same thing. Okay. So I guess there'd be a different purpose for the reactor than power. Maybe to run a turbine. I think this mod can do that. There we go. Look at this. That is a cool feature, by the way. If you just right-click some of the casing, it will tell you what's wrong, I guess, with the build. So here we go. This is what our reactor looks like. Alright, so here we can see it's offline, waste ejection's on, the current temperature, RF generation, I guess the fuel usage, so the rate it uses fuel, as well as the reactivity rate, how reactive the reactor is. Okay. The fuel mix, so the ratio of fuel to waste, so I guess it's probably better to take the waste out, how hot the reactor is, how hot the fuel is, and how much RF is stored, which can be 560,000 RF. I struggled with that number. That's how you know I am sick, okay? Or an idiot. It's one of the two. Okay. This port at the back, so this is what I'm going to use as the waste port. I want to flick this to be output, and it's going to output waste, and I think that's fine. And I think these work like pipes, or as if they need to be piped out of. You can't just like slap a chest on the side. The power tap, no interface. The computer port, also no interface. I assume it's just to interact with one of the many computer mods that we have out here. I assume this one right here. Maybe. But once again, I don't really know. Alright, so but by the way, if you're inside, you just right-click with your personal shrinking device to get out of the shrinking dimension or the compact dimension. let's grab the uranium. We're also going to need some pipes, some sort of item cables. How can we do this? We can do one item cable. We're going to need the wrench and then a hopper. And I'll show you how this works. And we'll grab some chests. We'll actually take one chest and have one ender chest, I think. And that should be fine. Also, do we have a blue ice by any chance? We do. Okay, let's try out the pedestal as well real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Let's fly up here. Because ideally, and here's the other thing, the reactor apparently doesn't use the water that you have in it, apparently. So once it has the bucket in it, it doesn't need to be next to this water source, which means we can get rid of the water source, we can get rid of this blast chiller from being on the roof, and move it somewhere else, just to make the roof look a bit cleaner. Assuming, in fact, we might not even need the blast chiller, because, how am I going to do this? If I place this here, no, I think it has to be on the blue ice. So blue ice, pedestal upgrade. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, and then, we can keep this set up at the moment. We can move this stuff later. Let's grab no, not a chest, a pedestal, as well as, where's our linking tool? Linking, there it is. Ta-da! Here we go. If I slap this guy on the side, I guess, yeah, we can put him on the side of the ender chest, and say, you receive from you. Does that work? Does he want to do that? Maybe? I don't know. I don't think it's working. Oh, but as you can see, that works. So, I think instead we just need to attach either an external storage bus on the side of this guy or pipe out of him, maybe? I'm not too sure, but we need to focus on our reactor. Okay, so I just went into our personal storage, and it's inside the reactor in our compact machine. So I think we need to actually set a different home. And I don't know how to do that. Do you shift right click? Yeah, new spawn point set. Okay, remember to do that if you're building where your spawn is. Just a little heads up. Because if this reactor was running, I can imagine that would have been a whole different experience. Maybe. There we go. Okay, it's back together. Do I need to reconfigure anything? Let's have a look. Does this port's still an output? Okay, so it did remember. Alright, so this guy is going to have this set up with a chest on it. I guess we'll do it this way. I guess we can have it there. That'll be a little bit cleaner, I guess. Do that. So that should export into here, all the waste. Then at the front, all we need is a hopper. And this should work. Let's put the uranium in. It seems to be going in. Now this holds 32 buckets, and it looks like one ingot is one bucket, I guess. Like 1B. Which I assume is a bucket, I guess. And so this is filling up. And as you can see, it looks like it visually fills up. And it looks like it's a liquid in there, which is pretty cool. I'm glad we invested in some glass. Okay. Let's turn it on and see how this goes. So here we go. It's heating up. Okay. So that's the heat of the fuel. This is the heat of the case. This is the power we're making. Well, this is the power we're making. This is the power we're storing. So we're making 2,000 RF a tick. That's all right, but it could be better because I want it to be better, right? So, and this looks pretty stable. Nothing seems to be going rapidly high, or everything should slowly be lowering. So as you can see, the heat's slowly lowering, and I think that's because it's slowly making more waste fuel. So it gets less efficient, right? So let's turn this guy off. I want more than 2,000 RF a tick, which means I think we need more fuel, right? So what if I just make it taller? So we're going to need more fuel rods and casing, and that's it. Let's give that a try. So once again, to leave the dimension, just right-click with the device, not crouched. If you're crouched, it will set the spawn point. So here we go. Let's search reactor, because we're probably going to need a little bit more casing. Maybe actually. Actually, no, these don't require casing at all. I might just craft a stack of these. In fact, I just did. because why not? And then we'll grab our casing. Can I make a little bit more? Yeah, let's make another stack. Or maybe not another stack, but all of it. Here we go. That seems fine. I'm also going to grab out some of our uraninite, or sorry, uranium, not uraninite for this mod. Oh yes, we spawned here. Because I assume it's going to store a lot more once we change this. So, the control rods will break off the top. Hopefully, we don't get any sort of radiation poisoning from this. I hope not. I don't know if we will, honestly. I just sort of hope that we don't. How am I going to do this? Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, I think as well, we might be able to interact with the control rods at the top. Maybe? Like, these might have an interface when the reactor's working. I'm not sure. This is going to look beautiful, by the way. As you can clearly see. And we might need more reactor casing. In fact, do I have... No, I don't have my building gadget on. Of course, I'm just going to manually do this. Maybe I'll do this off camera. Alright, we are so close. We need a little bit more reactor casing, so let's go home. I could have just used my tool. And we'll quickly smelt up some coal, which honestly, actually it might take a little bit because we had the mining dimension on, which means this guy's probably full of junk, right? Yeah, pretty much. I guess we can chuck a stack in here and a stack in here. And that should be pretty quick. In fact, wait, which one's quicker? Let's have a look. Alright, this guy is done. This guy is not done. It depends, I guess, as well as how fast this guy empties. I mean, I could just right-click. Oh, 45. Yeah, he needs to be faster. Because that is... this smelter's faster, but this, I guess, transporting is a lot slower. Okay, let's make some reactor casing. Reactor casing, boom. Make as many as we can because why not? And here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Now we definitely could do with some, glass all up the side. And that might be okay, but at the moment I think we're fine how it is. Alright, so now he can store 144 ingots, I guess. Let's chuck all of this in. He's already filling, which is pretty cool. I think I'll wait until he's full, maybe? Or should we turn him on now and see how this goes? Maybe. The problem is, I don't know if it's a bad idea to start him when he's not full, right? I would imagine it's not a good idea. Whether it's a bad idea? I don't know. Oh, let's also see... Well, we can't now, can we? I was going to check the control rods, but we can't reach them because I made it too tall. I didn't really think about that, if I'm honest. I'm not the smartest cookie. Okay. How close will we? 40 more? Ooh, you know what? I just realized... It's almost full, by the way. This was meant to be the ender chest. You were meant to be... What? Where'd my ender chest go? Huh? Hello? Here it is. This was meant to be an ender chest so that it would go back into my system rather than fill up. And then this guy was going to be a chest. But, yeah. It's fine. Okay. It is full. Last time, we only got 2,000 RF from this. Let's turn this bad boy on. Okay, we're way past 2. We're at 6, 7, 7.5. Are we going to reach 8? 8,000 RF a tick. Ooh. Ooh, okay. I'm a little scared because it is very hot. And I'm thinking that's because the fuel to, casing ratio is off, perhaps? I don't know, but this guy's very full. And I'm a little scared. Reactivity rate, 300%. I don't even know what that means. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to turn him off at the moment. I think it gets hot if the fuel doesn't... If, the power doesn't get taken out as well. So, let's go back real quick. Oh, wrong button. Let's go in here. Let's get a flux plug. So, one of these guys. We're going to need some of this stuff. You know what? Let's get Eyes of Enders auto-crafted as well. Just kept in our auto-crafted system thing. Our interface. Is it not going to do the thing? Hello? Is it struggling? It doesn't know what it's doing? Hello? Alright, no idea what that was, but... Oh, it still seems we're struggling a little bit. Oh, maybe a lot of it? Maybe a bit of it? Alright, we'll ask for 4 eyes of Ender to be kept here at all times. That might help with our crafting. Oh, also, let's test out the warpstone. We have indestructible on it. Let's see if this works. Nope, it does appear like it needs to be charged each time. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we don't use it too often. Do we? Maybe. I don't know. It will be handy, though, in the future. What were we after? I've completely forgotten. It used an Eye of Ender. What uses an Eye of Ender? Yes, the flux plug. Which uses these, which I also want these to be auto-crafted too. So we might need another interface in the future. Boom, flux core. Let's get flux points. Nope, flux plugs. Here we go. Flux plug, crafted, beautiful. Let's head into this bad boy. Go over here. Nope, here. Boom. Set you up. Select the network. Do streams network. Bada bing, bada boom. Now the problem is, I need somewhere to put all this power. He now stores 1.4 million RF. Power. Where do we store the power? Well, I guess we'll be using it, right? Let's place this in and see how this goes. Okay, not good. Let's have a look at the points though. Do we have it? Actually, I don't think we have a point on this network here, right? Yeah, so I have an idea. Let's take this out. Let's make a flux point once our network turns back on. A flux point. Oh, we have one already. Beautiful. This guy, I'm just going to hook up to the network. So, ironically, this guy is taking power out of the network, and this guy's putting power into the network. So, they might cancel each other out, but, I mean, overall, it should be fine. Let's place this in and see what happens. Not good. Let's see what this guy's doing, though. Still only 8,000. Yeah, I don't think it's working as intended. What if I disconnect this guy? Oh, then what do we get? Then we get still 8,000. Flux point. So yeah, he's outputting 8,000 RF with the limit disabled. I don't know what to think of it. You know what? These cables only take 8,000. That makes sense. Okay. Let's try again. Let's reconnect this flux plug. Let's go in here, attach this to this guy, and then see what we get. Okay, it's still roughly 8,000 in here. And I guess he's eating it all up. Oh, and over here, this guy's not even getting any power. Why is that happening? Oh, he's drained already. Okay, let's turn it back on. As you see, this guy's no longer filling up because it's all going in here. All power. And apparently the max power we make is, what, 8,000? Now, we definitely can make this bigger as well. So if this does 8,000, I assume if we expand it to go this far and this far, right, and fill up this entire corner, we'll get what? 8, 16, and then 32. 32,000 RF. That'll be plenty. The problem is, however, it might go through a lot of uranium. I've gotten finally used to saying uraninite, and now we're moving away from it. Okay, and the output it makes, is this set on automatically? Direction output. Okay, let's exit this guy. Is our system on? Almost. He's so close, but we're only making 8,000. We need to be making over 16,000. Oh, we're so close. Okay, we've got to keep this guy out here for now. Now, what we could do instead is, once this guy's on, if we make another controller, like, okay, here's the situation I'm in. We could take this controller, go up here, and put it in the empowerer, and leave it going, right? This will stay completely filled up with uraninite, redstone, and coal, and it'll charge. And it will become a creative controller, because the server's on 24/7. My base is force loaded, so it's like chunk loaded. It's on 24/7, as if I'm standing here. It would get charged, probably in like a day or two or something. That seems cheaty, however. If you guys were sort of playing along or trying to like learn how to play, that would probably be unrealistic for you, unless you two are playing on a server. So we'll leave that for now. We're going to have to tackle this again soon. For now, actually, let's get an external storage. Let's grab our thing off the roof. Let's grab this guy off the roof. Okay. Ice. Okay. Go down here. I want to connect this guy to the network. So I'm going to put this ice away. Oh, not open that guy. Open up this. Grab a blue ice so that we can start him up again. I want him near the network so we can connect to it. So this should be fine. Right? Yeah. Let's place blue ice here. Pedestal. This upgrade. And slap on an external storage. Because I believe the way that the cobble generator upgrade works is... Where is it? It has a buffer, right? Yeah, I don't know. But it has a buffer, apparently. And one stack will always be available. And it holds approximately 2 billion of whatever it is. So cobble or, in this case, ice. So this should, in theory, work. I think. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, next episode? I don't know if it'll be next episode. I don't know. I want to expand this to be massive, right? I want it to fill up some of the corners. We could have it probably fill up the entire thing. Yeah, I'm not too sure. Oh, actually, the other thing I wanted to do was look at what the waste was that we get from this at bigger reactors. I guess we haven't made any yet. It's either plutonium or it's cyanide. I don't know. Alright, well, I guess that's fine for now. Yeah, you guys let me know if that's the best approach, like making a massive reactor to power the Empower to get this this thing we want, the creative controller. I mean, even then, we probably don't need a creative controller once we're making enough power. I'm not too sure though. You guys are probably smarter than me. You guys will probably know what's up. The other thing is we could make a big battery of some sort. I know there are a few mods that do that. I think RF Tools might have a cool one. I don't know what it's called. Induction something, isn't it? Induction. Yeah, these guys. Induction cases. They're pretty cool. You can make they're like modular multi-block batteries, which are pretty awesome. So we could try that out. Not too sure. But I think we will wrap this one up because I am sick and I do have to go. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do consider subscribing. There'll be plenty more modded content coming at you guys on the channel. Still no sign from the tree people, I think, actually. I don't actually know for sure because we haven't seen any trees. Should we check the ones across over here? I think we're fine. I just want to do a double check. Okay. It looks like we're fine, right? Everything looks... Oh, the bushes scared me. I think we're good, though. I think we're fine. Okay. Okay. Maybe I can start relaxing. Were there always this many trees around us? I don't know. You know, I'm sure we're fine. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.